great to have you here for an exhibition matchup between the Ravens and the Bengals. The Bengals
playing on the road, always a difficult place to win. What does the traveling team have to do?
Well, Gus, there's no question that not only do you have to overcome a terrific football team, but you have to overcome one of the toughest environments in the National Football League. So emotionally, you almost have to find your own energy on the field. The bench has to be alive. You have to be cheering for each other. You just have to create that raw emotion to overcome what the crowd is giving you on the other side.
All right, Chris, and with that in mind, time to get this one going. We are ready for the NFL on EA Sports right now. They'll take over at the 20. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Flacco. Hands off to the left.
27 hits the call.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Pass is short right side.
He's never thrown that ball.
So it's 3rd and 14 to go.
Check. Half, check. Right 20. Half, gun.
Looking for a man. Passes out to the left. The stop was made by Thomas Howard.
The Bengals held them in check on that drive, and that's a good way to send a strong message to an offense that it is going to be a very physical game.
Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. Goes through his progression. And they can't make a play on 4th down.
Turning the ball over on downs this early in the game just gives your opponent too much momentum unnecessarily.
They'll go to work at the 29-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Short throw to the left. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Gain of 9.
On the play.
Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Looks left. Here's a short pass.
I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
First down and 10. Steps and throws to the left side. Comes down with it. Touchdown! Mike Nugent drills the PAT, and now it's a 7-point game. Cincinnati is up a touchdown. Nugent will be kicking off. He'll down it in the end zone. They turned it over on downs their last time out. They'll set up shop at the 20. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the right side.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
It's 2nd down now and 13 to go. And the ball on their own 17. Throws to his left. He's pushed out of bounds at the 33.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Still looking for an open man. Looks right. Throws. Rice was his intended target. They'll face second down and 10. Ball is on their own 33. Searching for an open man. It's a quarterback sack.
Is there for the sack on the play. Loss of 5.
They'll need 15 on this third down to move the chains. Ball on their own 28. Just barely gets rid of it.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Good coverage downfield. Taylor Mays was there for the stop.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on fourth down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
He's searching for a receiver.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
First down, 10 to go. Looking, fires it to the left. Picked off. The defense comes up with a huge play in the end zone. Well, it didn't take long to get the game's first turnover. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Surveys the field.
Joe Flacco was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Looking for a man. He rolls to his left. Throws it deep, left side. Rice was the intended receiver on the play. It's third down, 10 yards for first. Goes through his progression. Ed Dixon was the intended receiver.
And the protection just has to be better because right now this pressure is starting to get in the head of the quarterback. He's making some bad throws.
So, it's fourth down. The Ravens are lining up to punt this one away.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Gives it to the back. The land shark, Ray Lewis, was there to bring him down.
Gain of 6.
And just about 4 yards away here on second down. Short throw to the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. The completion goes for negative yardage, loss of 2.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Has a man to his right. He's tackled around the 45-yard line by Webb. First down and 10. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-0. It's first and 10. Leaves the pocket and heads to his left. Fires a strike to the right. Brings in another one. Brandon Tate with his 4th catch of the game. First down, 10 to go. Still looking for an open man. He's got all day. Completes it, and he's still perfect on the drive. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter. Maybe even go to the man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Searching for an open man. And he's tackled at about the 7-yard line by number 53. He gains 8 with the reception. The offense sets up 7 yards away from the score. Takes the snap. Here they come.
Number 14 with the carry. Loss of 8.
The offense facing another third down here. Good coverage downfield. And the pass is incomplete. And the pass is knocked away at the last minute.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He splits the uprights. So the score now, the Bengals 10, the Ravens nothing. Mike Nugent looks ready to kick it away. Number 18 is back to receive the kick. Calls with a fair catch. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. They'll start at the 20-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He found some daylight.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
And 2 yards away here on second down. Rice gets it on the inside. He's dropped down around the 38-yard line by Crocker. And we'll have a first down and 10. 2 minutes to go in the half. And the tackle was made by Reggie Nelson. A pickup of about 7. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. They hand it off. He's wrestled down around the 48-yard line by Maualuga. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Flacco hands it off straight ahead.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. He's searching for a receiver. And looks left. Throws. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
That was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
First down and 10. Rice takes the game. Michael Johnson was there for the stop.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Rice gets the carry, left side. He makes his way to about the 6. Geno Atkins was there to bring him down. It's first and goal, and the offense would love to get into the end zone to make this a game again. Handoff up the middle.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Just 5 yards away from a touchdown now. Surveys the field. He powers into the end zone for a touchdown. And this will make it a 3-point game. Cundiff makes it a 3-point game. Well, with only a few ticks left on the clock, they'll probably just kick this one short to end the half. The Bengals were able to get 3 points on their last possession. They'll take over at the 20. It's first and 10. He rolls out to his left. He's brought down at about the 27 by Webb. That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is 10-7. Cincinnati will get the ball to begin the second half. The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Dalton hands off on the delay. He makes it to the 22-yard line. Terrence Cody was there for the stop. It's second down and 8 to go. So they have the ball on their own 21. Passes out to his right. Ray Lewis was there to bring him down.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Here's a pass over the middle. The stop was made by Terrell Suggs. Scott picks up about 5 yards with the catch. From their own 38-yard line. Throws to his left.
Boy, that one was shot in there, too. I'm not sure anybody could have caught that one anyway. That thing just never came down.
We've got a 3rd and 6. Passes out to the left. Got a man. He's open. This is close. Did he come up with it? And it is a good catch. And he shows some fancy footwork to get both feet in bounds.
You know, I think he's part ballerina almost out there. Not only does he have the concentration to pull in catches, but he has superb body control that allows him to get both feet in, despite the fact that all his momentum is carrying him out of bounds. It's a combination that has made this quarterback very happy over the years.
Makes for an easy target, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a tough target to defend as well. The quarterback can deliver the ball in a place where either the receiver catches it or the ball simply goes out of bounds.
Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 35. Steps and throws to the left side. They picked it off. Heads towards the other sideline. Watch out, he's got space.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Rice, the ball carrier. Taylor Mays was there for the stop.
Yeah, not often do you see those inside linebackers fooled like that. They took that misstep, came back around with the counter, just simply out of position. Those big offensive linemen able to get on them, pick up a big gain.
Flacco gives it up the middle. 4 yards on the carry. Flacco hands off to the left. Running strong downfield. He's got it. Touchdown. Touchdown! The PAT is up and good. Baltimore is up by 4. Baltimore gets ready to kick it away. Hawkins stands back to field the kick. The Bengals want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Goes through his progression. Here comes the heat.
The quarterback had no chance on that play. Talk about raw determination by the defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a lot of pretense on that play, huh? He is so strong. It seems like he can bulldoze through these huge offensive linemen almost at will. They're going to need to find a way to double team him if they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need 2 guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
He's looking towards the left side. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Well, and there is some cumulative effect of those 3-and-out series because they do tend to wear out your defense, which has to come right back out on the field now.
Signals for the fair catch.
At the 37-yard line.
And the tackle was made by Taylor Mays.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Rice on a counter left side. Racing toward the end zone. And he's gone! He cruises in for the touchdown. And he adds the point after. So, time winding down in the 3rd with the score. The Ravens, 21. The Bengals, 10. He'll down it to the end zone. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Looking, fires it to the left. He's tackled around the 42-yard line by Smith. Looking for a man. And he's tackled at about the 45-yard line by Williams. And that's the end of the quarter. Our score in this one is 21-10. The Bengals have possession of the ball to begin this final quarter, and they're looking to close the gap. Still looking for an open man. Scrambles away from defender. Terrence Cody was there to bring him down. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
And looks left. Throws. There he goes! He crosses the goal line. Touchdown! Well, they will go for two here. He's looking down the middle. Throws. And they really missed an opportunity there.
You know, I like the call. I have no problem with that. But if you're going to try and throw the football down here, the better option is to really try and sell that play action and then get the pass off. They just didn't get it sold there.
This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. Flacco hands it off straight ahead. The stop was made by Keith Rivers.
7-yard gain on the play.
Rice gets another handoff. Keith Rivers was there for the stop. Daylight.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Flacco, hands off. He's looking for a burst of speed. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after is good. We're nearing the 2-minute warning in the fourth. The Ravens, 28. The Bengals, 16. Baltimore is just about ready to kick this one away. Hawkins is back to receive the kick. Searching for an open man. Dumps it out left. And he drops the sure pick. Good coverage downfield.
I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Throws to his left. A.J. Green now has 5 catches. He's searching for a receiver. Shuffles his feet in the pocket, and he's sacked. And so we've reached the 2-minute warning. Throws it to the middle. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. Passes out to the left. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Steps and throws to the left side. It's picked off. Backtracks the opposite way.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
Flacco hands it off. Nate Clements was there to bring him down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Rice takes the give.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They'll go with the run once again.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
And the tackle was made by Thomas Howard.
Yeah, you know, I really do like that one. You're giving up a chance, I guess, for a first down, but you probably have a bigger chance in that situation to turn the football over. So just turn around, hand it off, and he nearly broke it out of there.
And he's dropped for a loss on 4th down.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
He's looking towards the left side.
That play is good.
A.J. Green brings in his 6th catch of the game. Lets it go deep. He bats the ball away.
On the cover.
2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. Short pass to his left. The stop was made by Terrell Suggs. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
Yeah, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now. Yeah, I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hand or what, but that one really wasn't that close for a professional quarterback.
Surveys the field. Picked, and that's the game.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
And he'll just kneel it here. That's going to wrap up the action. Highlights are straight ahead. And let's take a look at the Gatorade Performer of the Game.